in our conditioning, in our distraction, in our obsession, in our separation, in our ideology, in our culture. In our technological world, in our preoccupation with self, in our fighting, in our suffering. Do we forget? Do we forget something sacred, something holy, something divine, but something sacred more than anything? And only really, when we experience maybe loss or awe, but certainly loss and the pain of loss, of a kind of despair in a way, or some great sorrow. But also, in great magnificence, in great awe at the majesty of the universe or the sun, or, the beauty as we look into a child's innocent eyes. In many ways, in so many ways, do we remember or touch somewhere inside ourselves something holy, something sacred, something divine, and we can't put a name to it, and we can't put our finger on it, and we can't package it up, and we can't really describe it, and we can't name it. Nobody can give it to you, although they try. Religion doesn't do it, but some religion suggests it and points to it. But still, no priest or robed intermediary can give it to us, but they can speak of it, and of course many do. But only in our intimate life. Usually when either things don't go our way, or something about, us breaks open in some kind of way, do we touch something sacred and holy and divine, some root, some ground of being, something, some light, something beautiful, maybe grace. And then in some ways, there's a remembering of something. There's a remembering of the depth of our humanity. There's a remembering of our deepermost. There's a remembering of the sanctity, of the sacredness of all life. All life. And this remembering puts an end to politics. And this remembering, this deep inner knowing, puts an end to the division and cruelty. No man or woman who's touched the deepest, sacred, holy place within themselves can do whatever is being done currently. No one who touches the essence of the deepermost, which is not touched in any way by the mind, but is felt deeply by, what we might call soul, but is not soul. There's a description. It's just touched deeply in the sense that it enters the whole being and becomes a lived expression. There has no cruelty in it. There has no division in it. There has no war in it. There has no opposition in it. And whilst all of this sounds, I don't know, wishful thinking, my experience is that, personal experience is that this is not wishful thinking. This is touching the deepermost. This is touching the sacred, the holy, the divine, God, the godness within us. The godness is the goodness within us. And once touched, it affects the whole of life, the whole of one's life. And so, the lived experience of that is that there's a seeking or just a natural outpouring of union, of what one might call love. But there's nothing airy about it. There's nothing weak about it. There's everything very strong about it. It's the strongest force because you touched the holy, the sacred, the divine. I know everybody wants to know how this and how enlightened and how do you get this, and it's not, but the how doesn't ever really answer it. Because only by falling inwards, by slowing down, by feeling this holy breath within, by somehow falling below the waves and knowing somewhere inside, knowing, even if it's that much, that's enough. Here, that's enough for this seed of the sacred seed within us to grow, to grow by itself. We don't grow it. We allow it by being available. By somehow, this is the surrendering. See, if you get that idea of surrendering to something or something to do with the outer world out of the picture completely, and all we're doing is falling inside and allowing the sacred seed, the holy seed within us, to be watered by a grace we don't understand, but there's an availability for that to happen. How? We know not. How? I don't know. How? You don't know. You'll never find out. It's the mystery. So you surrender some aspect of yourself to the mystery that says, I have a feeling just this much, I have a sense this much, that there's some divine seed within me, some seed of love, some seed of something beautiful that is beyond this world. Heaven is here. And I have the hunch. And so I'm just going to see if it's possible, not through willfulness, but through surrender of the willfulness, for that seed itself to be watered and to be fed and to be nourished and to be, the sun to shine on it, the inner sun, through being a little bit more true, a little bit more willing, a little bit softer. And we come back to this softness all the time. You see, all that I'm talking about is this softness, yeah? In this conversation, in this talk, there is only this softness of a deep introspection, of a deep intimacy. Only through this deeper intimacy can we touch that holy place within us. That holy place is where the seed is, the holy seed. The world is tenacious. The world pulls and pulls and pulls and pulls. But still, despite the pull, there's this little part of us, the holy part of us, the sacred part of us that still lives. And we may know it. We may know it at death. We may know it at the final breath, the out-breath, when we let go of all this. And there it is. There it is. And so it can be now when we do the same. We don't have to die physically in order to die egoically. To die egoically is to do some of this that I'm saying. To fall into this deeper intimacy and just let go. Just for a minute, just for a while, just for today, just for this moment. Don't worry. You can pick up the whatever bags you want as you go out into the marketplace that seems so ferocious and divided. You'll be okay. If you don't worry so much, you'll be okay. Know this. The sacred within, the sacred seed within is watered through willingness and surrender. Bless you today.